Greetings everyone, this is Zezku here with, I believe, a new World of Warships video. I haven't been up to date with this, so basically today we are going to be looking at the Tier 9 USS Iowa on the American battleship line, right before the Montana. As you can see right now in the video, I do have Montana unlocked. Oh, what a grind that was to do so. But fear not, the Iowa is one of my personal favorites of this line. Next to, shall I say, which I may be getting the Missouri later down the road. Right now I'm showing the specs of the Montana. These secondaries are really good. However, the Iowa, North Carolina, Alabama, Missouri, and Montana, those 5 battleships have 16-inch guns, or in pesky technical standpoints, 15.9-inch guns. The only upside about the Montana is got 3 more of these. The Iowa, the North Carolina, the Alabama, and the Missouri have 9 of these guns and 3 turrets. And basically, during this entire time, yeah, that's a concealment. Now, during this time, the new smoke patch hit. So, the armor is really good. It's really good, but bow tanking is a must if you're at the higher tier levels. Except if you're facing a Yamato on tier 8, 9, or 10 ship of any kind, especially a battleship, you will not bow tank that ship because you can get citadeled. And believe me, I'm just gonna say this downright. RNG has saved me multiple times from a citadel from the front from a Yamato on an Iowa and a Montana. RNG is your best friend here. Alright, into the modules. I have gone with the increasing my anti-air abilities because I've been facing more and more carriers somewhat. I have my secondary range increased as well as my anti-air. I have done the load caliber main battery modification 3, which is basically decreases my reload speed by 4 seconds. Flooding, turning speed, which is needed, and the concealment module. I am already running the concealment module that you can basically spend doubloons for it, which takes 50% off your service time. Now, during the time I did run flags with this, and I basically, because I wanted to get more credits, more experience, so I can get Montana quicker. That's why I have that low to blue count. I basically recently just bought Montana's camo, and let me tell you right now, I've been without a premium account in a regular non-camo battleship or any ship at all in tier 10, you will be losing credits like nothing else. That is if with your daily win. So yeah, now with my captain, with the Iowa captain, I've set up with priority target. I think it's that the wrench that basically decreases all the consumables that are on the ship, or is it damage party, whatever it is, superintendent, and the anti-air spec. Now, as you can see, I'm basically going over the adrenaline rush, meaning I will be basically putting what they call the crack rush on the Iowa soon. But enough about that. So I'm basically showing the Montana. Here it is, the tier 10 battleship Montana. We'll get to that ship soon. And let me tell you, this thing is somewhat useful, but I haven't been getting much good games, so this game that is going to go is the best I've got. So this is basically unedited. So what to expect from Iowa? Well, you can either be top tier or just mid tier. That's about it. Because you have a matchmaking spread across, so you'll get either the top tier in tier 7 or tier 8. You'll never see a tier 9 game. You're gonna either see a tier 9 game regardless, or tier 10. You're gonna get a higher chance of getting into tier 10s, but since the matchmaking mechanic in Warships, as I've known, you've been getting into at least your high tier matches for a while. And I haven't been playing much tier 10 games, so basically other than tier 10s, you're always top tier regardless. And I will be getting Yamatos soon, but that'll probably take me about a year, financial wise. So, what's there to love about this ship? Well, for starters, this match contains its sister ship, the Missouri, the only battleship of the USS line, of the USA line, USS BB-63, Mighty Mo, or Missouri, or whatever Gene says it as, the Tier 9 premium battleship. This ship has radar. So, mostly people will just kill the thing so fast, but here's the thing, this is a Tier 9 game. Top tier battleship. I don't do much at all. I've only managed, I didn't do much damage, I didn't sink a single ship, I didn't do any of that, but what this ship can do, sometimes, yeah, I have Congo's overlay voice, which, if you watched Apprentice Blue Steel, that anime is good still, regardless, I don't even care about it, I love it, and Congo just puts the serious down quickly. You can play aircraft carrier quickly and you just be good. But Iona as well is so cute, I just can't tell what to do. Now, I'm getting off topic. Iowa, I've managed to get about three or four kills in this ship. The win rate is not good though, but I have managed to get dreadnoughts in this ship. Every battleship that I have played, I always want to get a dreadnought because I'm not one of those sit back in the map after a while and just say, ooh, look at me, I'm just gonna be out of combat. No. This ship was designed for two roles, not for long range battle. No, you have to play mid to close range role. Because the thing is, this is the only, I believe, two of the only USS battleships. Missouri and Iowa are fast. They can do 33 knots at max speed. That is if you're running the flag. They do 34 knots. And let me tell you, these things can get out of combat quickly. The range on this is basically 24, no, not 24, it's basically average tier 9 battleship. Your range is 20. I'm running the... Is that audio lag? Oh my, I think I got audio lag. Lovely. Oh, the recording. No, that's the input delay. Right now I'm just deploying a fighter because I saw like this test carrier have some dive bombers. Like, no, we're not doing this. As of right now, I haven't seen anything, so I didn't get hit by any, shall I say, aircraft. But when you do, if you're gonna get hit by aircraft, you better be proud that you're gonna get hit by a Taiho, a Lexington, or no, you're not gonna run into a Saipan. Saipan's just gonna cry, I think. But back to what I was saying. These anything. Though, okay, I just lost topic already. New topic. Oh, okay. So, this ship is fast. It can bow tank. It can do about 10 knots when going 4 speed. It can get in, can get out quickly, and you know what? It's actually pretty good. But the downside, the turning radius is, shall I say, on the downside. That's why with the rudder shift, I basically say, you know what? Okay, we're good. This basically drops it to a 10 seconds or something like that. Okay, that is some serious audio lag. I will have to basically edit that stuff later, but I'll probably do that in the recording session after this narration, whatever it is. Or it's probably just the servers. I don't know. One of the two. I'll have to look into it. But what's there to love about the Iowa? Well, it's one of the only 2 battleships that are left over from the World War. One is located in, well, the iconic one is basically located in Pearl Harbor in Hawaii, right near, I think it's the memorial of the USS Arizona. Oh, jeez, that battleship. We're gonna have to get to that one soon. That's another battleship I'm gonna have to cover. It's not a ship that I personally enjoy, since the Texas was the better one. Okay, yeah, there is some audio lag going, so yep, okay, confirmed. Audio lag is gonna have to be fixed, fixated a bit, meaning this is gonna be a pain. So now with Iowa, oh no, not again. Okay, no, we got this. So with Iowa, she can do a lot of things. Her Citadel is pretty sturdy. The only thing that can penetrate it would be close to 18 count. It would be the tier 8s and upward, meaning that a tier 7 will have somewhat of a hard time. But if you just dunk into the superstructure, you'll be fine. That's about it. And what can I say about the lovely HE span of ships? Every cruiser and destroyer, and some battleships. Fuck you, Conqueror, I am looking at you. Sorry for cursing. They all love to fire high explosives. This ship is prone to get set on fire a lot, and I do mean a lot, because it's a battleship. One, if a smart battleship is going to have one fire, just eat it. Two, damage repair repairs 100% of fires automatically. You only want to use your damage repair if you have more than 2 fires. And if you're flooding. Flooding is an instant repair unless you take it on the torpedo bulges. Oh geez, the torpedo bulges are a literal lifesaver unless you're taking it on the bow or the aft of the ship. Automatic flooding right there. You have to use it. Now, as you see, I basically just flew over here to A. I don't like this map. The Atlantic map sucks down at 8 points. It's like the neighbors map as well. Everyone wants to go to the C point. And I say no. This map is structured like the Atlantic. Going on the two neighbors map. This map is annoying. Because if you look closely at the islands, the middle island at the Bravo point is not there. It's not there. It's basically open ground. It's basically split up, and the island at A is a bit moved closer in on the far left. The C point is pathetic. I do not like it one bit on two neighbors. Now on this map, I will love to go to Bravo and Charlie if our teammates are competent enough to do so. Now, what is there to expect in this game? Well, nothing really. It's just me trying to get a kill. I just want to get into a fight. I'm still at full health. That's the problem. I've been at full health this entire somewhat game. And here I am trying to do some damage, like try and get this thing. I've only taken minor damage from HE shells taken on the aft of the ship. And here comes this Bismarck. We're trying our best, but I'll tell you this right now, Bismarck has a larger turning circle than Iowa. And to be honest, I'm going to have to be going down through all the battleship lines. And I do mean all, meaning I will have to touch the dreaded United Kingdom battleship line. It's going to suck for me. I don't like using high explosives in battleships. I love using armor piercing. I love that powerful damage it does. But the problem is that when you reach tier 10 in the Conqueror, I'm just gonna say right now, you can set 3 fires due to the British high explosive, how they're made, on instantly. Burn the repair, and then once the damage repair is done, set another fire. You just basically create more damage. That's what I don't like about the tier 10 battleships from the UK line, the British line. The Conqueror is really annoying to deal with. I don't know why they brought it in, because it's stupid. It's got that OP health repair and all this stuff. Why am I now? I'm getting a lot more off topic because I'm now basically getting annoyed at a tier 10 battleship that is really annoying to face, but it's okay if it's on your team. Meaning, you don't have to sink that thing. But To be honest, I'd rather see those things die. Especially those that don't still have a brain. This is one of those matches that people actually do have a brain. I've been getting matches that are just pathetic. And I do mean pathetic. Whenever time I load up Warships. And it just doesn't get any better. It's just really annoying to deal with. And I'm not kidding. I feel sorry that I'm still playing this after coming up on my 1 year. 1 year! Basically, December 4th is going to be, or something like that, it's going to be my first year playing this game. And here I am at tier 10 with American Battleship. The reason why I'm playing these ships is because I'm basically grinding credits so I can get to the higher tier battleships. Yes, I will play the ships that I've unlocked, but I want to get to some ships. Like, I want to get the Missouri, just because it's a battleship. I love collecting battleships. And I'm going to cover another thing. People have trashed the USS Alabama. I am totally agree with that. It's crap. But trashing it means that you're not going to do... It means that you're going to probably do poorly. No. I got my first Confederate in that ship. I lost the battle too, but I got Confederate. Yes, I paid $60 for that ship about 8 months ago. And you know what? I feel perfectly fine with having it because it's a battleship. I will pay to have a battleship. I will enjoy that battleship. Heck, I even used it as my Montana, some part of it for my Montana Captain, shall I say, Grindfest for experience on that because it's a premium battleship. So, and that's what I like. Oh, that Bismarck's so dead. I really want to shoot it, but no, it's not going to happen. And the thing is, the Citadels. Now back to the Iowa. Now the Citadels on this ship. Oh my goodness, it's satisfying when you see that Citadel. You basically almost insta-delete them, and I mean almost insta-delete them. You can basically kill them in about one salvo if all of them connect, and RNG is in your favor. And seeing 2 Citadels from a tier 9, from a North Carolina, Alabama, Iowa, if you play Missouri or Montana, from these 16-inch guns, you just made someone receive a bad paddling to the point where they really regret their life. Now with the Yamato, on the other hand, no, you can't compare to that. Oh, see, I just took a paddling, and I know it was the Baltimore. Thing is, Baltimore has that lovely thing on it, but I just started shooting at the North Carolina because look at that broadside. Look at that broadside. Watch the shots land. A lot of damage, no citadels because I hit a superstructure. 1 penetration, 3 over penetration, and a couple bounces. I'm like, that was a perfect citadel, and I wanted to show how bad this is when sailing across broadside to an Iowa at all times, because North Carolina fires these guns, uses this gun, and it's got a lower health pool, but that didn't stop me from citadeling in Iowa with a North Carolina and a Missouri with a North Carolina. I've done it in the Alabama. I've citadeled these non-premium ships. Once you pull that off, it's satisfying. And plus, you can teach cruisers a lesson sailing broadside. That's a paddling. But RNG is RNG. You have to be lucky to hit those on the first salvo. Yes, I did see that destroyer for a second, and I did actually select priority target for it. And I know that this destroyer is. I'll guarantee this. I do have this destroyer because I did watch High School Fleet, and to be honest, this is actually it's an actually good little destroyer. The guns are 1 kilometer less than its torpedo range. Oh my! By default, stock. That stock. I don't know how to say that thing, but that stock High School Fleet destroyer comes with 2 engine boosts and 2 smoke screens. If you get superintendent, I highly suggest you get it up to 3 if you're playing, shall I say, free consumables. And now I understand that most popular YouTubers, like I'm going to go out of the way saying like Flamu, he's a World of Warships contributor. But the thing is, he has so much credits. He's basically a veteran. He's played more games than I have. But I do have still one thing going for me. Even though I play more real-time strategies, this game fits that real-time strategy pace. I'm sorry to say, but I do not like World of Tanks to this day. I will play it with some friends, but that's about it. There is no way I'm going to be playing World of Tanks solo. That said, if you're playing World of Warships, oh, by all means, I would love to play with you. But the thing is, I don't have that much of other ship lines. I mainly play the American lines. I just want to put them out. Now, at the beginning, you did see the Tier 7 Saipan. I did have a fun game with that recently. Full air out, full air build, face the Kaga. Let's just say Kaga had, I think, lost all his fighters. I did my best to actually save someone, but it wasn't enough. I did get a kill in that ship, but that's basically it. So basically, this is the end of the game. I'll be hitting 50,000 in a bit. So look, watch this. Threading that needle. Now, if the Hecate, whatever the hell this is, put the torpedo where my ship sailed through a little bit more, he would have done some damage. Instant flame right now. But the thing is, I didn't even use my damage repair to destroy the flooding and such, or something like that, because I don't remember. I don't remember at all. Kudos to this enemy carrier. He's like, I might as well just go down swinging. But take a look at this. A lot of damage right there. And I really want to sink this carrier, but the thing is, everyone behind me is shooting the carrier. And the game's gonna end with this carrier die, so I'm trying to get my last hit in. By the time the game ended, the kill was robbed. And I ended with 76,742 damage. Nothing special. Got flagged for that thing, but I only did 1 incapacitation. Yeah, I'm doing those honorable services now. But yeah, I'm showing the team score. I did top 7 on experience because I kept firing my guns whenever I could get a chance. Did a lot of damage to the carrier mainly, but no citadels, and I'm sad about that. So, and yes, that is the thing. So, I'll be seeing you guys next time. This is SQ, signing off.